Top 25 Hospitality Interview Questions and Answers. Welcome to today's video, your ultimate guide to acing your hospitality job interview. Whether you're applying as a hotel receptionist, guest service agent, or restaurant manager, these 25 questions and answers will help you stand out. Hospitality isn't just about serving guests, it's about creating experiences they'll never forget. So, stay tuned till the end to learn how to respond with confidence, warmth, and professionalism. Let's dive right into the most common hospitality interview questions and their perfect answers. 1. Tell me about yourself. Focus on customer service experience, teamwork, and enthusiasm. Example: I'm passionate about creating positive guest experiences. I've worked in customer-facing roles for over 3 years, where I learned the value of communication, patience, and attention to detail. I thrive in fast-paced environments and enjoy exceeding expectations, whether it's resolving issues or offering personalized service. Hospitality allows me to make people feel valued, and that's something I genuinely love doing every day. 2. What does hospitality mean to you? Hospitality means making people feel welcomed, comfortable, and respected. It's more than just providing a service, it's about creating emotional connections. When guests feel genuinely cared for, they remember that experience long after they leave. For me, hospitality is about empathy, anticipating needs before guests even ask, and turning an ordinary stay or meal into a memorable moment. It's both an art and a mindset of kindness. 3. Why did you choose to work in the hospitality industry? I've always loved meeting new people and making their day better. Hospitality gives me the chance to do that every day, whether it's greeting guests with a smile or solving a problem quickly. The industry's energy, diversity, and opportunities to grow really motivate me. I also enjoy how no 2 days are the same. Every guest brings a new story and a new challenge. 4. How do you handle difficult or unhappy guests? I stay calm and professional, no matter how upset a guest may be. I listen carefully, apologize sincerely, and focus on finding a solution quickly. My goal is to make the guest feel heard and valued. I also avoid taking things personally. Most guests are upset at the situation, not at me. Once the issue is resolved, I always follow up to ensure their satisfaction. 5. What do you think makes excellent customer service? Excellent service starts with empathy and genuine care. Listening to guests, anticipating their needs, and personalizing their experience sets great service apart. It also includes maintaining a positive attitude, professional appearance, and attention to detail. Even small gestures, like remembering a guest's name or preference, can turn an average experience into an exceptional one. Consistency and communication are key. 6. How do you handle stress during busy hours? I stay organized and focused on priorities. During rush periods, I rely on teamwork, communication, and time management. I remind myself that guests deserve the same calm and friendly attitude, no matter how busy it gets. Taking a few deep breaths, keeping a clear head, and supporting colleagues helps everyone perform better under pressure. 7. How would you handle a guest complaint about food or service? I would listen carefully without interrupting, apologize sincerely, and thank the guest for bringing it up. I'd then take immediate action, whether it's replacing a dish, offering an alternative, or notifying the kitchen or manager. I'd ensure the guest feels valued and that their satisfaction is restored before they leave. Every complaint is also an opportunity to improve. 8. Describe a time you went above and beyond for a guest. In my previous job, a family checked in late after a long trip. The kids were tired, and the parents were frustrated. I noticed they hadn't eaten, so I quickly arranged a light meal from the kitchen and delivered it to their room with a handwritten welcome note. The next morning, they personally thanked me and left a glowing review. It reminded me how small gestures can have a huge impact. 9. How do you handle teamwork in a hospitality setting? Teamwork is the foundation of smooth operations. I always communicate clearly, support my colleagues, and share tasks fairly. If someone is overwhelmed, I step in to help, because guests judge the whole experience, not individual roles. A cooperative, respectful environment ensures guests receive consistent service, and it also boosts team morale. 10. What are your strengths? My biggest strengths are communication, adaptability, and empathy. I can connect with people from all backgrounds and remain calm in any situation. I'm also detail-oriented. I notice the little things that make guests feel special. Plus, I'm highly organized, which helps me handle multiple tasks without compromising service quality. 11. What are your weaknesses? I sometimes focus too much on getting every detail perfect, which can slow me down in high-volume situations. But I've been learning to balance perfection with efficiency, ensuring guests get the best experience without unnecessary delays. I now use checklists and prioritize tasks better. 12. How do you prioritize tasks during a busy shift? I assess what affects the guest experience most. I handle urgent guest needs first, then move to routine duties. Communication with the team is key. Delegating and updating others ensures smooth flow. Staying calm, Using to-do lists and keeping track of time help me manage multiple priorities effectively. 13. How do you ensure confidentiality with guest information? I treat guest information with the utmost respect. I never discuss personal details publicly or share data without authorization. Whether it's credit card info, room numbers, or preferences, I follow strict privacy protocols. Maintaining discretion builds trust and professionalism, essential qualities in hospitality. 14. What motivates you in this job? What motivates me most is seeing guests leave happy and satisfied. Knowing that my actions directly influence someone's day gives me purpose. I also enjoy the fast-paced environment, teamwork, and opportunities to learn new skills daily. Every challenge motivates me to grow professionally and personally. 15. How do you handle multitasking? I've learned to handle multiple responsibilities efficiently through planning and focus. I prioritize tasks based on urgency, use short checklists, and avoid distractions. For instance, while handling check-ins, I can still answer phone calls politely and update records. Multitasking well means maintaining quality while keeping up with speed. 16. Describe a time you handled an emergency. One evening, a guest fainted in the lobby. I immediately called for medical help, stayed calm, and assisted until help arrived. I also reassured nearby guests and maintained order. Later, I followed up with the guest's family. The key was acting fast while staying composed. That's what guests expect in such moments. 17. What do you know about our company, hotel, brand? I researched your company and admire your strong reputation for personalized guest service and attention to detail. I appreciate how your brand values innovation, comfort, and sustainability. Your commitment to employee growth and guest satisfaction aligns perfectly with my own values in hospitality. 18. How do you deal with a coworker who isn't doing their part? I'd first approach them privately and respectfully, offering help if they're struggling. If the issue continues, I'd inform a supervisor, not to complain, but to maintain team efficiency. I believe in communication and teamwork rather than confrontation. Everyone performs better when they feel supported. 19. How do you maintain professionalism at all times? I maintain professionalism through my appearance, tone, and attitude. I greet every guest with respect, use polite language, and remain calm even under pressure. I understand that I represent the brand, so my behavior should reflect the company's standards, whether dealing with guests or coworkers. 20. How would you handle a language barrier with a guest? I'd stay patient, use simple words, gestures, or translation tools to communicate. Smiling and maintaining a friendly tone helps reduce frustration. If needed, I'd involve a colleague who speaks the guest's language. The goal is to make them feel understood and comfortable despite the barrier. 21. How do you stay updated on hospitality trends? I regularly read industry blogs, attend webinars, and follow top hospitality brands online. I also observe guest feedback and adapt accordingly. The industry is always evolving, from eco-friendly operations to AI-driven guest services, so continuous learning keeps me ahead. 22. How would you deal with overbooking or reservation issues? I'd start by apologizing sincerely and acknowledging the inconvenience. Then I'd find solutions, perhaps arranging accommodation at a nearby partner hotel, offering transport, or a complimentary upgrade later. Transparency and quick action help turn a negative experience into a positive one. 23. How do you ensure guest satisfaction? I always greet guests warmly, listen to their needs, and follow up on requests promptly. I also personalize their experience, remembering preferences like room type or meal choices. I check in regularly to ensure they're comfortable. Small gestures, like a thank you note, go a long way. 24. Describe your ideal work environment. My ideal work environment is team-oriented, fast-paced, and focused on quality service. I enjoy working with colleagues who communicate openly and support one another. A place that values both guests and employees equally creates the best atmosphere for success and satisfaction. 25. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I see myself advancing into a leadership position in hospitality, perhaps as a supervisor or department head. I plan to continue learning, taking training in guest management and leadership. My goal is to grow within the organization and contribute to building stronger guest relationships. And that wraps up our top 25 hospitality interview questions and answers. Remember, great interviews aren't just about memorizing answers, they're about showing who you are and how you make people feel. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone preparing for a hospitality job. Don't forget to subscribe for more career guides and interview tips. Thanks for watching, and best of luck with your interview.